Thank you, Witness G. When we broke, we were just clarifying some of the dates. In your history and climate intelligence, and then we dealt with paragraph 28. Can I ask you to go to paragraph 31, where there is another appointment that you mentioned, and can you give us the date that you assumed that position? Paragraph 31.
Paragraph 31. I can't remember the date I assumed, but the appointment ended when the new provincial head was appointed.
And approximately when are we talking about?
No, I don't want to lie. I can't.
I'm not asking you to lie, but are we talking about 2010, 2015, 2020?
No,
just approximately.
After 2020, somewhere there.
Thank you. Then you from paragraph 33, you indicate that you are going to address issues raised in a letter that was sent to you by the Commission's attorneys, and that that letter, can I just ask you to confirm, is what we see at it starts at page 23. Can you confirm that's the letter you're responding to?
This meeting is being recorded.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. And paragraph 36, you speak to a meeting that you had with myself, a commission investigator, and although you don't mention it, counsel for Mr. Mokgotsi. You have put the date of that meeting as on or about December 2025. Can I ask you to confirm that it in fact took place on 17 November 2025?
I can confirm that. My memory fails me, Counsel.
Thank you. Confirm that paragraph and paragraphs 37 to 40 when you discuss the chronology of your interactions with the Commission. So can you confirm the correctness of paragraphs 36 to 40, where you deal with your interactions with the Commission?
I'm just reading through, Counsel. I'll come back now.
Sorry, witness. It wasn't. Your answer wasn't clear.
I'm saying I'm reading through the
thank
paragraphs.
You. Thank you.
I'll come back. Yes.
Thank you. And then in paragraphs 41 to 43, you deal with your concerns about security that led to the off-camera hearing that we are now having. Can you confirm the correctness of paragraphs 41 to 43?
I do confirm, Counsel.
Thank you, witness. We're now getting to material that is more directly relevant to the subject matter or the inquiry of the Commission. And in paragraphs, from paragraph 44 onwards, you deal with suspicious deaths, apparent assassination attempts, and the like. I think this is material that should be read into the record so that people following can actually hear. I ask you to read from paragraphs 44 to 55. And of course, if there's anything you want to qualify or amplify, please feel free to do so. Sorry, 45 or 55?
40. It's the moment you saw so-and-so was a member of a team I supervised. Long that in effect, disclose your identity is a red.
Witness G, if you do not want to read out the contents of 45, just confirm the correctness of them and then read the rest. But can I ask you to read from paragraph 41 onwards? Of course, if there's anything in there that you don't want to say on a live broadcast, just indicate as much and just confirm the correctness of the paragraph without disclosing its content.
No. You said 41. 44.
44 or 45? 45.
So I'm making a different point. I thought you said the witness must start from 44.
Oh, no,
Yes,
no, from 41.
Oh, for 41.
From 41. 41. Oh, sorry. I'm the one who's getting confused here. No, it is from 44. It is from 44 that we dealt with 41 to 43 already. It's 44 onwards that we need to address. So, Witness G, can I ask you, wherever possible, to read the contents of paragraphs 44 onwards? But if you feel that you just don't want to read the contents, you just want to confirm the contents of any particular paragraph, please feel free to do so.
Not going to read it into the record. It will identify who am I. I can just confirm that the contents of these paragraphs are correct from 44 to 54.
Thank you. And can you do the same for paragraph 55?
Yes, I do.
We then get to the role of Khotsi in crime intelligence. And this is information that is central to our investigation. So I would ask you to read paragraphs 56 to 62. And yes, can you read paragraphs 56 to 62?
This time is it into the record?
I would ask that they be read into the record, but again, witness, I mean, if there are any particular provisions of that of those paragraphs that you think are going to identify you, please let us know.
I did not get the last part, Commissioner.
If there are any provisions of paragraphs 56 to 62 that you do not want read into the record because you are worried about them identifying you, or those paragraphs identifying you, please let us know.
I regard the paragraphs as correct, the Commissioner. I can't read them aloud. People's names that are attached to me.
We are going to have a difficulty here because once I get to ask questions about your relationship to these people, Mr. Mkhotsi's relationship to these people, it's not, I think we need to resolve this issue now rather than when we get to the intrusive questioning, because I'm certainly going to ask you about these people. And so I think the Commission make a ruling as to whether we go completely into camera hearings or whether, because most of my questioning at a later stage is going to deal, if these are issues that we cannot mention publicly, then most of my questioning is going to touch on issues that we cannot mention publicly. Chair, should we resolve this issue now, or should we resolve it when the first question that I ask addresses, raises the problem?
Wasn't identified.
Mr. No, I want to. Mr. Madlanga, do you want to say anything on this?
Chair, I think it may be worthwhile to perhaps see how some of these names could reveal his identity. So I think perhaps, and I know that the adjournments are very tiring, but I think it might be an exercise we need to do, so that we have a list of things of people that should not be mentioned, if we have to do it that way.
Yeah. Witness G, the idea was to have some of your evidence, and my understanding is that a substantial part of it by everybody, by the public. Now as it is, we are close to in fact, we are beyond the halfway mark, and you do not agree to state publicly what's in your statement. This is getting problematic. Let me just say it just quickly with my co-commissioners and see how to resolve this. But my inclination at this stage is that we should not get to a point where your entire statement is basically in camera. So everything is fully in camera. But I'll quickly confer with my co-commissioner. Today, the view that we take finally is that it is impractical for us to have parts of witness G's testimony public. Everything now has to be fully in camera. If we were not to proceed that way, we would have to have stop starts again with witness G's testimony, and that is obviously not desirable. One problem is that the order of 24 April 2026 said that the testimony would be partly in camera, in the sense that this testimony would not be heard by members of the public, and that also partly in camera, but to be heard by members of the public. So there is a standing order to that effect. I have to recall that order, and I do so purely because, as I've explained, it has become impractical for us to proceed along those lines. For that reason, we will now proceed fully in camera. So members of the public, including the media, will not have access to the testimony of the witness. Apologies for that. Thank you.
Witness G, are you, can you hear me? Can you hear us?
I can hear you, Councillor.
Advocate Chaskelson, just so you're aware, you are still audible to the public.
Oh, well then we need to.
Yeah, can we cut the Zoom? IT, can you please cut the link?
Can I finish?
Jeremy?
Yes, Chair, I can hear you loud and clear. You are audible in the auditorium.
Good morning, Mr. Chaskalson. Good morning, Mr. Madlanga.
Morning, Chair.
Yes, Jeremy, I hope or trust that you did apologize on our behalf with regard to the technical issues we encountered.
I have sent
You,
out
Mr.
a message
Michaels,
to the
I'm
public.
sorry, in this formal setting, I should say, Mr. Michaels.
Yes, Chair. I have sent out an apology to the public, but again, our apologies for the delay in the start of proceedings. We were experiencing technical issues, but we are ready to start, and I hand over to the chairperson, Justice Madlanga.
Thank you, Jeremy. Yes, Mr. Chaskalson.
Chair, I'm struggling a little to hear the feed coming in. I'm not sure. We may have to get some technical assistance because the volume. I understand there's only one machine that has volume on at the moment to avoid feedback, and that's quite soft. Can you hear the volume from the far side of the table? Oh, that's better.
I haven't been able to hear anything yet because I'm under the impression that nobody has spoken on the other side.
But even when I speak.
It is audible.
Okay. Let's then proceed. Chair, today's witness will be referred to as witness G. And I wonder if witness G can be sworn in before we begin.
Witness G, can you hear me?
And that is file 1. And the second is a bundle of documents to which I'll refer in the questioning in the course of the day. Do you have both of those files?
Yes, I do.
So can we commence then by, or let me explain. The structure according to which we proceed is that I lead you through your statement without asking any intrusive questioning. And then once you have told your whole story as in the statement, I start asking more testing questions and refer you to other evidence, to other witnesses, to other documents. So the first stage, which we are busy with now, is just giving you the opportunity to read your statement or to highlight features of your statement that you want to feature, that you want to highlight. And you don't need to worry about my questions at this stage, because I'm just trying to give you the opportunity to give the evidence that is in your statement. There will come a time when you must worry about the questions that I ask, but that's only when we finish your statement. So the starting point, I think, is to go to page 20 of file 1 and just confirm that the signature at the end of your statement is yours. Can you confirm?
Yes, I do confirm that it's my signature.
And do you confirm that the contents of the statement are true and correct?
I do confirm.
Maybe before I ask that question, is there anything that you want to qualify in the statement before you confirm that it is true and correct?
I haven't had a chance to go through it and check it, but I trust you, I trust my legal team.
So you haven't read your statement through recently? I think we've got internet problems here. When last did you read through your statement?
I can't remember. I'll be lying. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm not going to ask you to confirm the correctness of it in the abstract at the beginning. We'll just go through section by section. If there's anything you want to qualify, you can qualify at the time. So let's then start with paragraphs 1 and 2, where you identify yourself. Please don't do that because we're keeping your identity confidential, but can you confirm the correctness of paragraphs 1 and 2?
Yes, I think that they are correct.
Then in paragraphs 3 to 5, you deal with your education and your role in the MK military veterans. Can you read those paragraphs and confirm the correctness of them?
I do confirm their correctness.
Then from paragraph 6 to paragraph 20, you deal with your struggle history. First, can I ask you to read through paragraph 6 to 20 and confirm the correctness of them?
Yes, I do confirm.
And is there anything in these paragraphs that you'd want to highlight or you'd want to read into the record for the benefit of people watching and listening today?
No, nothing.
Then in paragraphs 21 to 31, you deal with your history in crime intelligence. Again, can I ask you to read through those paragraphs and confirm the correctness of them?
By reading, you mean read silently?
Silently, yeah.
Yes, I do confirm the correctness.
And is there anything you want to highlight there?
Not at this stage.
Can I ask you, just to clarify a timeline for us, you speak of an appointment in paragraph 26. Can you give us an approximate date of when that appointment took place and how long the appointment lasted?
It would have been around 95, 96, 97. I'm not sure, but those are the timelines.
I'm sorry, because of the sound, I didn't hear that. Can you repeat it?
I am saying it could have been, this one, it could have been around 95. Or when the new national commissioner was appointed after George Fibers, I'm not sure. But somewhere there.
Thank you. It just occurs to me, because there are people listening to the feed today, we should explain that that you are a crime intelligence officer, which is why the hearing is being held in the manner that it is today. Can you just confirm that?
I do confirm that.
Then, in relation to some more dates, you again talk about an operation that you were appointed to head in paragraph 28. Can you give us an indication of when you were appointed to head this operation?
Yeah, no, I can't give an indication, a true reflection of that. But what I know is that it ended around 2008, 2009.
Sorry, again, I lost you there.
I'm saying I can't say when did this take place, but the team dissolved around 2008, 2009. I can't be sure.
Sorry, Chair, I'm really struggling to hear. I'm not sure how we deal with this, because these are fairly routine questions and answers, but at a later stage, it's going to become much more important. I think let's try and sort it out once and for all, because it will probably speed things up overall.
We are experiencing sound problems. We'll adjourn for a few minutes. I won't say for how long. Let's adjourn.